We're going to want to go check that out. But considering what we were just doing required us to turn in large volumes of objects in order to progress a plot, I realized that we have 2 ongoing quests that are both What was that? Did you guys hear that? It sounded like someone went... Was that me? Did that come out of the back of my throat? It sounded like someone saying something like... Did that... While I was talking, Am I okay? Anyway, what I was trying to communicate there is the fact that we now have 2 other quests that require us to turn in a high volume of random objects in order to progress them. And I thought, you know what? That's in fitting with what we just did for us to progress along and do those. But also there's some new information around here. Did you see that? That massive sea vortex just up and vanished? Yeah, okay. But you saw the massive thing that came out of it, right? Way bigger than any Piranhas I've ever seen. Yeah.
Interesting.
We've done that. That was us. We did that. The Tactician Squad managed to hunt down a whopper of an Armu. Sweet! It's been who knows how long since I've had freshly hunted natural meat. Meat. Delicious. Nobody tell the vegan teacher. Nobody tell vegan gains. For dinner the other night, I cooked up half a slab of bacon and put it in a bagel with cream cheese, and that was dinner. And it sounds sad, but I was quite happy with it. That's not why my stomach hurts. That's unrelated. That's been a couple of nights ago. You've kept me waiting. How's progress? Yeah, see, I forgot about this guy. I see that a lot of the things he wants are things that we just do not have. We'll be back. I prefer quality over quantity. When you're picking up these parts, good quality samples will speed up my inspection after... Yeah, no, listen, Ymir. I'm a little bit occupied right now, alright? There's someone else also in the Fornus region. That's the other reason I wanted to do this, is I realized that both of these people that need these random supplies are both located in the Fornus region. The other guy is trying to build like a big robot or something. I don't think we finished this. We might have. I don't know. I feel like we left it undone. Like, I think it's this guy here, Repapa. Hey, Repapa! How you doing? Mechafriend really put shiny metal back into it. As chief, Repapa must set example. Cannot afford state of left in dust. Doric currently proceeding on track for phase 3. Friends bringing materials, then Repapa give them speedy quick check. What do we have? We do have some of whatever this is and some of that. That was 40% right there by itself. Crazy. Material all gathered, phase 3 now completed, much thanks, but still require many more material. We'll look forward to help of friends in phase 4 also. But first Repapa should check quickly on status of Mechafriend. See, some of y'all probably don't even remember this. This was like early in the series. This is, 30 episodes ago content. What? Mechafriend has been disassembled? What's happened to Mechafriend? Again. He's already been destroyed once. Mechafriend? Oh no, this is terrible. What happened? Oh, it in pieces for maintenance. Don't scare us like that. You only get wrong assumption. Then what are you in a flap about? May I tell you? Part of Mechafriend missing. Repapa lose pieces. Repapa have all pieces before talk to you. Repapa in trouble. Construction of Doric not even possible without Mechafriend. And this is going to break poor Valdi's heart. We can't preclude the possibility that someone took the parts by mistake. Right, let's ask around the colony. Sure, we'll do this while we're here. That's fine. We're gonna go check out Challenge Battle soon, mark my words. It's just, I thought I would come in here and turn these things in, and now we have a quest. And that's not a bad thing. Hey, Vin. How are you? Have you seen any missing parts around here? Have you seen any of Mechafriend's parts knocking about? Someone might have accidentally taken some. People are always going in and out of maintenance. Sorry, I haven't seen anything. Oh, wait. Have you seen Widge? He said he had something to do at Leza Garden. He was carrying a massive bag. We haven't seen him. We'll tell him you were looking for him if we do, though. Tar! Widgewood's been competing an awful lot with Mechafriend lately. He seemed pretty down in the dumps some days, too. I wish he'd open up to me. Oh, so we think that maybe he's stolen the parts, right? We can all agree that that's what happened. He stole the parts because he's been jealous of Mechafriend. We're not going to go talk to Valdi because that would be a bit suspect. Time for investigate origin. Friend, come along. First need build method of conveyance. No can get there otherwise. Are these two building a way to origin? Oh, that's dangerous and risky, okay? You don't want to go there, trust me. I've been there. It's not that great. It's mostly just hallways and then big open spaces and bad guys. It's kind of a nightmare to traverse and takes a really long time. Zuza! How are you doing? Have you seen any of Mechafriend's parts? It looks like someone picked up a few by mistake. Oh, so that's what it was. Dinky Dinky was holding on to some of Mechafriend's parts. She asked where to hide things where they would never be found. I told her, sparse bar. Thanks. Okay, it sounds like a lot of the Nopon do not like Mechafriend. It sounds like there may have been a bit of a coalition against him. They all got together and stole the parts and spread them out. Maybe that's not what happened. Maybe we're jumping to conclusions. Maybe these are all red herrings. I fancy toasty with Amu steak. I go with usual fishy fillet. Yeah, I'd love to talk about Armus. That sounds like such a good time. They're rather tasty, though. I'm gonna make some Armu chili later today. That's what I've got planned for the evening. Have you seen any of Mechafriend's parts lying around? Someone might have taken them. Oh no, that's awful! It's probably more efficient to just replace the parts than try to collar the perp. I heard you can pick up some good Loveness parts at Bitley Slope. Makes sense, thank you. Yeah, that's not what we asked about, but thanks, I guess.
Interesting news.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll have a little discussion here at the Colony 30 canteen about how literally everyone here is guilty.
I've already got food on the brain.
Do you? Do you actually have food on the brain right now? I feel like you don't. If you had food on the brain, you'd probably die. That's not where food goes. None of these are quest-related. The crossing the vortex, curiosity about Armus. I'm going to go through these discussions real quick. Okay, and now all of the remaining ones are story-related, so we've actually got a lot of story stuff we can do if we look through some of these. That's something to consider for next, but for right now, we're going to stick with the quest we got, which is Parts Gone Missing. So, about Mechafriend. Do you get the feeling that those parts weren't lost but stolen? I was thinking along those lines too. But the important thing is fixing up Mechafriend, right? Isn't it? Finding parts for Mechafriend is going to be faster than hunting down a thief. Right. Once we've got the parts, we can take them to Repepa to fix. We've got some information on where we can scavenge up some parts for Mechafriend. It looks like there are a few places of interest, so let's get searching. Alright, so the game wants me to go to the 3 locations that we got hints about, and see if we can either find the parts or find the perps. I think that what's going to end up happening is that they accidentally use the parts for Mechafriend inside of the giant robot. The other 2 Nopon that are seeming a bit too suspicious are actually that. They're too suspicious. It's all a red herring, and then the 3rd location where it was just recommended we can go collect parts, we're going to collect some parts that just happen to be right for Mechafriend. I don't think there's any foul play here. I think it's all just been a big misunderstanding. There's been a lot of discussion on the internet lately about whether or not the Switch is underpowered, and it's being driven by the new Pokemon games. I think Scarlet and Violet is what they're called. And yes, the Switch is underpowered, but that's not what's wrong with those games. I saw someone uploaded a video where they were playing them in an emulator on the PC and saying, look, they're not poorly optimized, look how well they're running on this PC. It's like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all, okay? Look at how this game is running. Look at this game running on the Nintendo Switch. And then I would like to tell you that no, the problem with those games is not that the Switch is underpowered. It is underpowered. But if you can get this running, and I mean, look at it. That's not your issue. Sorry to break your heart. But the real issue is that Game Freak just doesn't care. If you ever thought otherwise, listen, you knucklehawks, you're in for a rude awakening. This song paired with this footage, I feel like, is peak emotional reaction baiting. You know what I mean? Especially 10 years from now, when you're sitting there with your, 13-year-old daughter who won't stop screaming about how unfair it is that you took TikTok 2.0 off of her phone because it's literally just being fed directly via spinal tap to Xi Jinping's brain, and you don't want your daughter exposed to that, and she's having a hissy fit because she can't understand anything other than the fact that she can't see her friend's stupid posts. And you're just thinking about a simpler time when you were in college or freshly out of college and you just played Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and you go back to this old Howdy Folks video and you just have that clip of the music swelling and the landscape, and she's screaming in the background, and you're thinking, man, it's a shame she didn't get reset when she turned 10. That's a horrible thing to say. Just like your daughter, you like pull out a flute and you're like, back to the cycle with you. She's just staring at you like, Mom, Dad's gone crazy. Oh, what a time. What a time. What's happening? Mechafriend parts. Confirmed. Located under a tree. Weird place for them. Pretty sure these are Mechafriend parts. That's what I just said, dear. I forgot I needed to be on a lookout for ether spheres. I almost ran past this one. I'm gonna have to reprogram my brain to be on the lookout for these in the map, just as we're running around, although I will forget. We just need to be honest with ourselves. I'm not gonna recall this. Ooh! Do you think so? So it looks like on the area map, there's actually a large section of the map we've just not explored before. I say large, it's not that large, but that's where we're headed. And I didn't realize there's that big of a blank space over here. I was pretty sure I had combed over all of these areas pretty thoroughly, but I guess I just neglected this. Watch this tiny little sliver here be where there's like 37 colonies. All of the missing ones are right here. There's a mage orb floating away up there. I have no idea what that is or where it's headed, but it looks like actually all that's over here is a burning ball of gas, which I'm assuming is some more ether. A container likely to have some silver Nopon coins in it. We were full on those earlier, so I went ahead and got Noah. His class is now level 8, so we might actually be able to do that Ascension quest before we're done here today, which could be fun. What is this doing here? No, more missing parts, more missing parts. Maybe the actual culprit is the friends we made along the way? Man, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just here to fight Turkins. Alright, new theory. Same as the old theory, but like the first old theory, which was that everyone's involved. Everyone was jealous of the attention that was being stolen by Mechafriend. Everyone wanted to prove to Valdi that they were actually very important, so instead of working hard to make themselves indispensable to the colony, they dispensed of the Mechafriend. Look at the size of that thing! The mechanics of it don't even make sense. How does it reproduce? How does it... What does it eat? It must have a whole tree a day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is that our boys? Is that our boys? Doran and Bam Bam! How are you two doing? Our travels are still ongoing, you know, even if the world is kind of ending right now. What is Doran saying? If world ends, surely travels will end. No world for traveling in. Well, yeah, I guess that'll put a stop to it. And your smart mouth. Oh my goodness. And how are you doing, Bam Bam? That's a fire I've interacted with by mistake. That's unfortunate. I cannot remember the last time I crafted a gem. This has just never come up in a long, long time. 99 gold coins! Can you imagine spending... I barely got 87. I don't know what to actually do with them. Might as well make this one. That seems pretty cool. Chance to strike twice could be useful. I don't know why we never thought about boosting the healing power of our healers, but that seems like something we should have done a while ago. See, a lot of these higher-end ones were only missing... Like, right here, we could go all the way to Tier 6 of Brimming Spirit, but we're missing 2 Volgal Mask. I don't know where to get those. Has there always been a show background button? Oh yeah, that's a side I want to stare at. Thanks, game. I still wish there was a way to de-level everyone simultaneously. Like, if I wanted to get everyone to level 30, I have to do that all the way down the line. If I hit plus, it just levels, I think, yeah, everyone up to max, which is not what I want. Just trying to position myself in such a way that I can actually interact with Bam Bam. Because Bam Bam has a little dialogue thing. Oh, now he doesn't. Well, it was good to see our boys again. I'm glad they're still out there. Yes, we are rapidly approaching the end of the world, and they will cease to exist. Well, actually, maybe not. Doran will probably go back to being whatever he was when the world froze. So probably, like, you know, a child. And then I don't actually know what happens to Bam Bam. We do have some Levness parts here, though. Oh, pretty! Someone could definitely use this! Absolutely. So those aren't specifically mecha parts. Mechamate parts. Mecha Pal, Mechafriend, Mecha Miracle. Can we, at level 30, take a level 43? I'm going to assume no, but I don't actually know. We're not going to know until we try. Oh my gosh, we eviscerated them. We got 300 XP for it as well. Oh, do it again. Do it again. We're gonna work our way down there where we're gonna get whatever that ether ball is. Alright, let's see if we can do the same with these guys here. I think I'm standing behind it right now. It definitely appears. There are two of them this time. And they turn into giant... Okay. Alright, I'm a little bit less confident now than I was the last few abundance that we were fighting. Yeah, no, this isn't looking too good, owing to the fact that it's just us left. But, we're not gonna give up. We're gonna see this through. We're gonna see what happens, you know? You never know. It might work out in the end. You know what? Maybe we die. Maybe we die. Sometimes you die. Sometimes that's what happens. Alright, so we got a little bit distracted, but we're back now. And Repepa, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. We've got the parts, but I think it was sabotage. Well done finding parts. Now, Repepa, do repairing magic. Valdi will be here soon, and we fix together. A testament to your skill. It wouldn't have gone so fast without Repepa. Backup worked perfect. Want to look at Mechafriend data? Sure, it could show us who it was that took off with all those parts. Noah, Riku send data of Mechafriend to Iris now. It helped in search for perpetrator. So it was those two little rapscallions. Two Nopon working in cahoots. Meh, Dinky Dinky and Widge Widge. Caught red-winged. Now we know who hid the parts. Time to catch him and haul him in front of Use It. Let's get him. I mean, so literally our very first theory.
Dinky and Widge Widge were the culprits. Which Nopon were they again?
Couldn't tell you. Colony 30 was teeming with the furballs.
Probably the two that are marked in the map at the Mo. But that was literally our very first theory, and it turned out to be absolutely accurate. So he's just kind of hanging around back here. What? I'm sorry? If we're talking about escorting a thorax, that's a 4 equites job. Yeah, or 1 centuris, and we'd be all set, you know? I'm sorry, favorite Levnesses, get out of here. No one asked for this. Dinky, 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 dinky. So you're the one who took Mechafriend's parts. Meh, who rat out Dinky, dinky, dinky? Oh well, Dinky Dinky full of remorse anyway. You'd better go to Use It. You owe the people of Colony 30 an apology. Dinky Dinky understand. It's pretty straightforward. Widge Widge, you tell me which Widge, am I right? We have it on good authority that you're the one of the culprits who took Mechafriend's parts. Meh, if Pepito out of bag, then Wedge Wedge come quietly. Take Wedge Wedge to Slammer. We're taking you to Use It. You owe the people of Colony 30 an apology. Would accept fate with grace. I want to hear why they did it. I want to know what their reasoning was. In what universe do you look at Mechafriend, the sweetest and most innocent little dancing robot, and think, alright, I'm going to destroy you and scatter your parts to the winds? So you're telling me these Nopon are responsible for hiding Mechafriend's parts? But why be so mean to Mechafriend? Dinky Dinky love huge Doric. But Doric always with Mechafriend. Widge, only jealous of screwdriver technique of Mechafriend, is much more advanced than Wedge can do. Wedge, no! Valdi not like it, but if Mechafriend out of picture, then only us work with Thoric. Pulpy say so. So that why. Ah, I see. Is responsibility of ours. Widge leave now. Thank for everything. Hey, where are you going? Let's build Doric together. Making stuff is way more fun when you do it together. Valdi. It's a nice sentiment, but I don't know. They've learned their lesson. That's enough for me. You can't exactly hold no point to military regulations. Oh yeah, and Nopon, next time you even think about causing trouble, I'll put you on cleaning duty. I don't know who said that. It might have been Uzette, it might have been one of the other Nopon. I just went with generic voice. After reflecting on their ways, they've been completely forgiven and allowed to continue their operation.
But at this rate, they'll have the work done in a snap.
So, Repepa, tell me. Oh, look, they're actually up there working on it now. They're all working on it now. Nopon here, I'm sorry? Okay, sure. Clamping Dora currently proceeding on track for Phase 4. Friends being materials, and Repepa give them speedy quick check.
What was it they needed again?
Oh, good. We have to figure out what the percentages are going to be. Well, that's going to be a 40. We only had one of those. 10. 10. 20. Just do that again. It's a known quantity. We'll get it on to. It's probably going to be 5 phases if I had to guess. Material all gathered. Phase 4 now completable. Much thanks. Phase 5 need hefty chunk of manpower. Appreciating hard labor of friends in advance. With preparation prepared, Repepa take a quick break from inspecting. Oh. Oh. So we can't continue right now. Maybe we'll have to come by later, I guess. I've been seeing a Nopon pulling all-nighters in maintenance. Any idea who it is? Pulpy, of course. That little guy's a proper workaholic. A real perpetrator. That's a strange topic. Name. It's sus. Yeah, that's a quest. The real perpetrator. Real perpetrator of what?
We should talk about this.
No, I need to know more about this. Wasn't this Pulpy guy involved in hiding those Mechafriend parts? I've got a bit of a bone to pick with him. Wait, was he? Was he even mentioned? He's the one who goaded Wedge... Oh, that's right! He goaded Wedge, and Dinky into making trouble. With a name like that, he's a Nopon too, right? Back then, we couldn't really get a handle on what he was about. That's for sure. Let's have a word with him, if we find him. Oh, this is super suspect. So it is being alleged that there is another Nopon involved in this situation, this whole scheme. Possibly one working for Mobius, intentionally trying to sabotage. No, that can't possibly be the case. But he's found at the scene of the crime. That is suspect as all heck. Pulpy. It's you guys. Yeah, look at him. He's sus as all heck. Hey, get back here. Why did he run away? Something fishy going on, definitely. Smells like guilt. I'm with you on this, Uni. Let's go beat him up. Let's get after him. The music got creepy too. Oh, never mind. It's back to normal. Ooh, tracks. We're gonna hunt the guy down like a deer, like a disgusting deer through the woods, like a filthy, dirty, covered in mud, smelly but tasty deer. Is that not him right there? I guess similar color, but not the right one. Yep. Into the water we go. Can we track through water? How does that work? I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna go out this little side passage here. This is the only direction that makes sense for him to go. Oh yeah, I've picked up the rat's prints. Where exactly is he scurrying off to? Oh, you want me to believe he climbed that? Never seen a Nopon climb such a thing. I won't even see our Nopon climb this. I'm just climbing the wall. There's nothing suspect happening here. Just climb. See, that's just where the camera goes when you climb the wall. Where'd he go? Come here, you little rat. Hey, what you scribbling there? Doing best and working hard for Alexandria. Please give many praises as reward. Nah! Don't look at thing without ask, you very rude character. Alexandria? The Alexandria who's the commander of Colony Iota. That Alexandria. What exactly are you working so hard on for her? That is not at all the way those words were oriented. And I recommend being as detailed as possible. From what I'm standing, it looks like you're doing intelligence work. This nothing to do with Alexandria. Pulpy, free agent, act only for self. I feel like we shouldn't be addressing this alone. We should put this to Colony 30. Okay, let me see if I've got it right. This Nopon was intending to pass Colony 30 intelligence to another colony. In addition, hoping to cause rifts within the colony, he masterminded this plan to steal Mechafriend parts. Yep, that's about it. Pulpy not let Colony 30 defeat Alexandria, so Pulpy defeat Colony 30 instead and make Alexandria happy. That plan. Oh, he's a simp. So what now, Commander Valdi? Good question. I don't want my friends to be hurt. So, Pulpy, can't we all just be friends and get along? Valdi. Pulpy, sorry. Pulpy feels so huge remorse. All is forgiven. Really? Valdi says he forgives him. Pulpy have change of heart and work very hard now. That's it? That's it? That's all we gotta do? What? I mean... I feel like maybe exile? Maybe a couple of days in the tank to think through what he's done? We're just leaving it at that. We're just happy to be like... Oh... That... I'm with you. I'm not so sure that this is a good guy we're dealing with here. Doric now in Phase 5. Dinky and Widge start off on wrong foot with Mechafriend after past incident, but all chummy now. Doric currently proceeding on track for Phase 5. Friends bring materials, then Reppa give them speedy quick check. Wow, that was okay. Look, we'll do that again, and I'm assuming that's gonna be like a 10. 20 is fine. That's Phase 5, baby. That's gotta be it. This thing's gotta be finished. Material all gathered. Phase 5 now completable. Much thanks. Hard efforts of friends keep construction ticking nice. But before Reppa get ahead of self, Phase 6 involved making of Doric system parts. Will be a bit tricky. With preparation prepared, Reppa take a quick break from inspecting. See, that just means that there's more sus stuff going on. Mechafriend is 1, Nopon is many, is no threat to Nopon livelihood. Enough worry about Mechafriend. Doric construction is focused now. See, there's more sus stuff going on around here. I'm sure of it. Someone around here is bound to have some dirt on the situation. We just gotta track him down. Oh my gosh, it's Feely from episode 47. The last one, maybe? He did actually come here. Sure did, and things are going pretty swimmingly. Got a present from the lovely Zuza the other day, too. I mean, I know we have the same history with Colony 30, but actually, it's way cooler here than I'd imagined. I'm glad I came here, and that I got to know you. You gave me just the push I needed back then. Oh, Feely. Where's Keely? And all the other... I think we made that joke in the last episode. Alright, well, I've run clear from one side of this place to the other, and I don't see anyone having any kind of discussions or anything that might lead us to the next stage of this adventure. So, what I'm thinking I might do is go ahead and use some silver coins inside of our class screen to max out Noah's rank, and then that should unlock... Okay, the class you're playing has reached max rank, blah, 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 naturally. So that will have unlocked the Ascension quest. Somewhere in the world, the Ascension quest has been activated. I don't know where, but somewhere out there. Remember that one container we couldn't reach when we were in the Danag Desert?
Okay,
Well, here it is. We've got it. Pats on the back all around. Speaking of Danag Desert, that's probably where we're going to need to go for this Ascension quest, I assume. Maybe we can go talk to those Nopon or something? Oh, there's a question mark there and everything. I almost guarantee you that is where we need to be. That makes the most sense in the world. Right into a cutscene, baby! Let's ascend.